Hi, I'm Stephen Hand and this is the new MK Archery shipment. Now MK Archery is new for us at Archery Supplies. They produce Recurve archery products, generally aimed at the top end of Recurve archery. And why are we introducing them when we have such a huge range of Recurve archery already? It's because we want to offer more choice for people. So let's open up the box and let's see what's in and let's see how it kind of feels. And the products. Now, part of MK Archery and part of the appeal of MK Archery is some of the risers allow the fitting of ILF and the Hoyt system, formula limbs. So your riser can either be one or the other and it can fit the different limbs. So that's kind of interesting. But let's open this up and let's have a look at the bows inside. Okay, so the first box is a set of limbs. These are the L2s. As I said, MK Archery do both formula and international fitting limbs. I think most of the limbs I ordered were international fitting limbs because I really don't sell a lot of formula limbs or formula risers because it's generally a Hoyt thing. Now they have limbs that are aimed at the top end and at the bottom end. So this is, I'm guessing this is their bottom of the line limb because it's wood, fiberglass. Okay, so these are the X-Core limbs. These will be the expensive limbs. So let's have a look at this. And why do I think it's expensive? Because of the color of the box. Okay, so these are a carbon limb. You see they look really nice. You can see the fiberglass here looks different. It's a dull kind of finish. Limb tips look nice. Now these are a wood also, so I'm going to guess they're not in the top end, although all companies make carbon limbs in the top end with wood cores and foam cores, but I tend to order foam. So there's been a whole bunch of reviews done, and I've done reviews. The difference between wood and foam core limbs is basically not even worth talking about. So the reason I choose foam is because I'm not subject to twisting, and I get a lot less warranty claims with a foam limb than a wood limb, because a wood limb you've really got to look after. You can't leave it in a hot car. You've got to be a bit careful when you string the bow. A lot of people string it around their legs and they twist the limb and then they want a warranty. So. Now again, these are going to be an expensive limb. These are the MX limb. Hopefully once I get my strength back, we'll be doing reviews on these limbs, seeing how they feel compared to the other limbs on the market. Okay, so carbon on the outside, which looks kind of feels different to a normal limb, and that sounds crazy. So I'm going to say with your normal limbs, like your win and win limbs and your Phoenix limbs, they tend to be high paint. So a fair bit of paint on them and a very glossy finish. This doesn't feel like this. This feels matte versus gloss, how that feels in the hand, but it feels, notice that feels more raw, if that makes sense. It's not like it's a bad finish because it's absolutely beautiful, but it's different to your Win and Win and Fivix limbs. You can see the foam on the inside. So I'm going to guess these limbs are up in the 1,000 compared to other companies. And again, they produce this limb in a formula version or an international fitting limb version. But the taper here is quite nice. See how it tapers down? This means it should fit into the risers nicely. The graphics look nice, I think. Limb tips look nice. nice amount of curve on the limb. I think that'll be quite a good limb. Now I have not heard bad things said about MK Archery as far as limbs failing at competitions or anything. Okay, so this is the riser. And what's interesting about this, it comes in a box, inside a box. So you can tell the expensive box is inside because of the colour. But that's a bit unique. So this box is protecting this box. And the box itself, because some people care about boxes, it's like reinforced cardboard. Okay, so the first thing is it comes with a set of Allen keys, which is cool. Comes with these and nuts and bolts. Now I'm going to guess that these things here, these little spaces, are for adjusting limbs, because it's a similar system to what Fivics use. Comes with a spare grip. I'm guessing there's a grip already on the bow. So I'm guessing it gives the user a choice of grips. Now this is quite a high grip. It's textured. It's a rubber finish, so not a high plastic. So a lot of the Recurve risers come when they're shiny plastic and your hands tend to slip on them. This is a rubber finish. It's smooth around here, and then it's textured here, which is kind of interesting because when you put your hand in, it sits there, and then this part here is sitting on the textured part to stop the hand moving. It's a very unique grip. I have seen a grip like this before on a Predator bow. And that was a custom grip. And they had two types of plastic on it, and it was a bit unique. But that's very different. And this is the riser. I think it looks lovely. Now, I'm going to say it feels heavy. It might be because I'm just a bit weak. And I'm sure the weight is the same as all other risers, because most Recurve risers are the same weight. But it just feels heavy. The hand grip, so this hand grip is very unique. It feels a bit like a Fivics grip, but different. It's a very unique grip. And it's a very easy grip to grab and go, I really like this grip. It's not and see that it's like bigger here and that tapers down here. It's just a very nice grip. The finish on it, so a lot of risers are gloss. This has got a texture finish to it. Now, for the limb adjustment, and I haven't read the manuals, I'm just pulling this stuff out to show you. We do that stuff later. This is where you adjust your here. So I'm guessing that's for the little bolts on the side, so you can move this backwards and forwards. Limb pivots, limb weight adjustment there. Poundage there to loosen it off. Stabilizer, clicker. The clicker plate's interesting. So you can see this is where your clicker plate goes into, so it's like bolted onto a section. If that makes sense. Most of them just screw into the front of the riser there, or they just like bolt on. This is more defined. It's a very nice looking riser. Very comfortable. It puts your hand in the perfect position, which is good. It's a very nice looking riser in my opinion. Now, how does it compare to the rest of the risers? It's a top end riser, so I'm going to guess the price is similar. There's a lot of good Recurve risers on the market, and they're very similar. This grip is very different. This is different, but it's a nice looking riser. if you're looking for a different riser, this grip is, I think it feels pretty good. MK Archery. The thing with MK Archery, they have a lot of top end recurve risers from what I can recall from when I was looking at the product. This is the MK X-On 25 riser Sky Blue. It comes in a basic brown box. So that either means this is an older model or MK have changed their minds with stuff. Comes with another grip, clicker plate, Allen keys. You notice it's no longer a set now, all individual keys. Okay, so this grip feels exactly the same as the other MK riser that we just looked at. It's textured. The riser reminds me of another bow I stock. Reminds me of quite a few other bows I stock, which would suggest to me that companies are copying off companies, which probably annoys the companies, and they come out with another design. So 2 spots here for clickers, sights there, two plunger holes, so your plunger goes there, bolt on arrow rest goes there, clicker plate there. The riser feels a bit lighter than the last one, don't know if it's true or not. Now this is a different system, so this is a push-pull system to adjust. So you loosen one, you push and pull on the other. Limb bolt, locking screw on the back. Quite a nice riser. If it was me, I'd probably go for the other one because it looks different. This looks kind of similar to other recurve risers in the past, so but a nice riser. Okay, this is a beta riser with the fancy brown, fancy grey. Okay, so it comes with the grip, comes with the Allen key set, comes with the spare bolts. Okay, so this is what MK Archery was originally famous for. In my view, they're going to say they're famous for the Olympics and stuff. But this riser here, you can either fit the Hoyt limbs or the international fitting limbs to it. So quite simple, quite nice. The grip feels like an MK grip, which is a bit interesting for me. Because when you grab those recurve risers from one company to the next, or even within inside the company, the grips always feel different. This feels the same. It's a matte finish, which is fairly standard on the MKs. It's got a bit of a texture. Let's see, texture here. The twin clicker points there. Clicker plate, which all seems pretty standard on MK. If ever you're thinking, do I want to shoot an international fitting limb or a Hoyt limb, this riser can do both. Okay, so this is the last one. This is the MKSD riser. Okay, so this riser has got the ability to fit international fitting limbs or the Hoyt formula limbs. Clicker plate there, 2 stabilizers there, 2 clickers there. It's quite a nice looking riser, I think. It's a dull finish with a bit of texture, but a very nice looking riser. The grip feels good, it feels the same as all the rest. But overall, good looking bow. So right now we're going to price them up, put them online, and then we'll probably do reviews on each of these different risers. So I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies, and that's the MK shipment. Thanks for watching. Bye.